The pause in fighting in the ongoing Israel-Hamas war that has so far brought about several swaps of hostages and prisoners has now entered its fourth and last day. Now, the third exchange of hostages and prisoners between Hamas and Israel has taken place as the United States expressed hope that a fragile 4-day truce in Gaza would be extended beyond today, while Israel indicated its campaign was far from over. Hamas has signaled its willingness to extend the truce, with a source telling the news agency AFP the group had told mediators they were open to prolonging it by 2 to 4 days. The Israeli Prime Minister, meanwhile, though, said that he had told the US President Joe Biden in a phone call that Israel would resume its campaign with full force once the truce comes to an end, but that he would welcome extending it if it facilitated the release of 10 additional hostages every day, as agreed under the original Qatar broker deal. But Qatar says Hamas needs to find dozens of hostages in order to extend this truce. The state's Prime Minister, Sheikh Mohammed bin Abdul Rahman Al Thani, said that it was believed at least 40 women and children were being detained in Gaza, but were not being held by the Hamas. Hamas is thought to be split over extending the ceasefire, with political leaders based in Qatar favoring an extension, but those in Gaza feeling that with almost 200 hostages still in their hands, they are in a strong position and should resist any concessions. The group said in a statement just yesterday that it was seeking to extend the truce should serious efforts be made to increase the number of Palestinian detainees released from Israel. But the truce has brought the first significant pause in about 7 weeks of war, marked by the deadliest Israeli-Palestinian violence in decades and vast destruction and displacement across the Gaza Strip, as we have been covering extensively. In Gaza, which has been pounded for nearly 7 weeks by a relentless Israeli bombardment, before the temporary truce went to effect, humanitarian groups were rushing aid to civilians while the situation on the ground was still relatively quiet. We are told that about 208 trucks have made their way to Gaza as we speak, but Israeli military officials issued a warning to civilian Palestinians inside Gaza, ordering them to remain in the south and not to travel within half a mile of the border with Israel.
2 days ago, one of our fellow Americans, a little girl named Abigail, who turned 4 years old, she spent her birthday, and at least 50 days before that, held hostage by Hamas. Today, she's free, and Jill and I, together with so many Americans, are praying for the fact that she is going to be all right. I'd like to see the pause go on as long as prisoners kept coming out.